This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected, and Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life. Good evening and welcome to the Mini Dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight we have a South Sound Conference boys basketball matchup featuring the North Thurston Rams at the Shelton Highclimbers. I'm Deeper Allen, and you are watching the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. North Thurston comes into the game with a 3-4 record, 2-2 in the SSC. The Rams are coming off Monday's 63-54 non-league win at Aberdeen, which ended a 2-game losing skid. Shelton is 5-1 and is coming off a 79-65 conference loss to Timberline Friday, which ended a 5-game winning streak and dropped the Highclimbers to 3-1 in the SSC. When you look at common opponents, Shelton beat Mount Tahoma by 9, North Thurston lost to the T-Birds by 4. The Rams crushed Yelm by 23, while the Highclimbers were 3 better than the Tornadoes. NT beat Peninsula by 5, while the Climbers edged the Seahawks by 1. Shelton held off Gig Harbor in overtime, while North Thurston lost to the Tide by 2. Last season, the Rams took the 2 games over the Climbers and have a 7-game winning streak over Shelton. The last time the Highclimbers posted a win over North Thurston was January 7th, 2015. Coming up on the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show, we talk with Shelton coach Derek Pringle. It's South Sound Conference boys basketball, the North Thurston Rams at the Shelton Highclimbers, next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And welcome back to the Mini Dome, everyone. It's the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple with you tonight. In my open, I talked about talking to Derek Pringle. Well, hi, Coach. I know you're watching because you're not in the building tonight. Friday night, he had a double technical, and he was tossed out of the game, which also comes along with a 1-game suspension.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Derek, but it's always... Always interesting to get his feedback on what we do, Jerry, when we do see it. But we hope to have a good game despite his absence. You have any thoughts on that before we move on in our pregame, Jerry?
Well, I'm glad that they are looking into the situation. I don't think it's going to do anybody any good as far as the players, but it is nice to see that they are going to be looking at the video and, to see if those technicals were deserving.
Well, at least the second one that got him tossed
Yeah.
is really the one that's at question. Maybe the first one. We didn't see it from where we are. We didn't even know he was tossed. It was that subtle from our standpoint up here, but apparently the fans behind the bench and at the scorer's table and around there were pretty amazed that it was even called.
Right.
And I know that we did talk to Derek after the game on that. I do have a pregame interview. I talked briefly with Tim Brown, the North Thurston coach.
Coach Brown, tell us a little bit about your Rams this year. A little different from last year.
A lot different. Lost 9 of 10 kids from last year's team, but this year's team's hanging in there, doing a nice job. We're, a couple of new faces, a couple of kids from the JV, and one really good player from last year's team.
So what are you running this year? Any different from past years?
Not really. I mean, we're just kind of a little slower pace than we were. We're not quite as deep as we were last year. A lot of the same stuff you'll see, just at a slower pace.
I noticed that your scores are not very tight in some cases. Just looking over your scores, any team that given you any more problems so far this season than any other, or is it just who shows up?
Well, the Capital game got away from us pretty quickly. Other than that, our the other 6 games been relatively close. Besides the Yelm win we had by 20, I think, but everybody else has been kind of a dogfight till the end. We lost a couple, we won a couple, so we're fighting to get back to that 500 mark right now.
So tell me about tonight. What do you expect out of Shelton?
Well, Shelton's a good team. They're scrappy. They play hard. They play confident. They're going to let it fly, and we got to be ready to play.
Does this building cause your team any different kind of problems? It's a little longer, a little more air in it.
I think it causes everybody problems. The open ends on the hoops. It does appear that there's a couple dead spots out there. We've noticed over the years, and it's a difficult place to play because it's so unique.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you. Yeah, there's not a lot of buildings like that.
That was North Thurston coach Tim Brown in our pregame here at Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more of the pregame, including the starting 5 for each team here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
Oh, I can't.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures, wedding receptions, and holiday parties. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Join us Thursday, December 20th for an evening of holiday traditions. Sing Christmas carols, tell holiday stories, enjoy a hot buttered rum and cookies, and visit with Santa. For more information, call Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
We're back here at the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen and Jerry Apple of the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show. Well, about 4.5 minutes before we get to tip-off, Jerry. I think we'll move right into our starting five. A little different lineup for the starters tonight.
May I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Is it Tim Tinkley, who's the one that started last year, and is the returning starter from last year?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Don't have the answer to that completely, Jerry. I'm trying to think back to the last year's game. Of course, that was last year's game. Yep. It's kind of hard to keep everything straight when you do as many games as we do over the season. So let's get right into it. We'll start out with the North Thurston Rams. I'll start out with Ravi Ath, a 5'10" junior. Tariq Osman, a 5'8" senior. Will Dixon, a 6'2" senior. Tim Tinkley, a 6'4" senior. And Shea Thomas, a 6'3" senior. For the Highclimbers, here's the difference starting at 5. Zach Jonker will get the starting nod. He's a 6'3" junior. Ty Thompson, a 6'4" junior. Jason Kenyon, a 5'8" senior. Caleb Hitzman, a 6' senior. And Casey Badillo Brown, a 5'11" senior. So the difference in the starting lineup, obviously, Zach Jonker playing really well, deserves a starting nod. Caleb Hitzman, same thing. You get two ball handlers out there, plus the shooting ability of Hitzman. And I don't know, that's a combination that any coach would love to have in your backcourt, especially with your big guys down low. And Casey Badillo Brown, just his floor presence when he's out there. But it's a good starting five. I think Coach Pringle has a great depth here in his starters as well as in his bench. Anything to add there, Jerry, as you ponder everything?
No, I think, last Friday was a tough lesson. It's always tough to lose a game, but it was probably better to lose it early in the season.
Right.
I think tonight that the Shelton boys will come out. I think they're going to minimize the turnovers. I think their shooting percentage, especially from the foul line, will be a little bit better. I don't think they're going to be as intimidated inside as they were last week against, I think, probably Timberline, which is probably one of the two best teams in our league.
Right.
We don't know for sure yet because it's early in the season.
Right.
But all indications we played a very good team last week.
And a little unraveling from time to time doesn't help much on the team. But they kept it together, and they just got a little out of control from time to time, and that was pretty much the difference in the ball game. And I know that the Highclimbers are probably a little bit mad about that loss.
In several ways.
We'll get more into that as the game goes on. We're just about a minute away from the announcement of the starting five for each team. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more of the Maple Glen Senior Living pregame show in a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 1,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
And move over.
When you see lights,
vests,
or reflectors,
please give us some room. Slow down and move over.
When you need us,
we've got your back.
Do you have ours?
You got our back?
You got ours? You got our back?
Please, slow down
and move over.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures, wedding receptions, and holiday parties. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Join us Thursday, December 20th for an evening of holiday traditions. Sing Christmas carols, tell holiday stories, enjoy a hot buttered rum and cookies, and visit with Santa. For more information, call Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Beautiful job.
Yeah, another outstanding job. Well, welcome back to the Mini Dome, everyone. We're just a couple of minutes away from the tip-off of this game. Starting lineup's about ready to be announced here. We'll give them to you one more time. Ravi Oth, Tariq Osman, Will Dixon, Tim Tinkley, Shea Thomas. The starting five for the Rams: Zach Jonker, Ty Thompson, Jason Kenyon, Caleb Hitzman, and Casey Badia Brown for the Highclimbers. You know what, Jerry? I'm glad to see this. I'm looking over at the bench for the Highclimbers. Number 12, Charles Hurt. That's good to see him. Let's see if he gets some playing time tonight. He's had a great run during the JV that we've watched. He's a heck of an athlete, and he's really their go-to guy on the JV side.
On the JV team, and we were impressed with his football ability also.
So we'll see if he gets any playing time tonight. We have a couple of guys missing from the bench for the Highclimbers. I don't see Forsman out there, and I don't see Trenton Andrews. I guess they're still in Hawaii, last report. I think that's the thing. We're going to get the Highclimbers starting five announced here. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be right back with the tip-off. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
We're back here at the Mini Dome waiting for the tip-off. North Thurston out there in their other purple jerseys, white numbers. Looks like Tinkley will jump into center circle to get this thing started. The Highclimbers come out with their white jerseys, red numbers, and Tinkley will face Ty Thompson, center court. Get this thing underway. Welcome everybody to the broadcast. Our position, of course, as always, across from the scorer's table at the top of the Mini Dome. Gonna have to re-jump that one. It's the first time I've seen the referees out-throw the the players in the jump ball. That's kind of a rare thing.
It's had to be a re-jump, yeah.
Yeah. It's expecting 7-footers maybe. The ball's tipped, and it looks like it'll be Dixon with it. There is Osmond. Far side, that's Dixon. Back up top, Thomas. Near side, Tinkley will take the 3. That rims off. Rebound goes to Zach Jonker. Here comes Caleb Hitzman the other way. Quickly to the corner. Ty Thompson driving baseline to the hoop. Double pump, throws it up and in. Ty with the first basket of the night for the Highclimbers. Osmond with it for the Rams. Getting across midcourt. Swing it over to Dixon near side. Up top on the dribble. Hand it off to off, back and forth on the dribble to the foul line. Kick it out to Tinkley. Fakes the 3, drives to the foul line. Bumped and fouled. I think they're going to get Casey Badillo-Brown with his first personal. Here's a guy on him. Yep, it goes on Casey. Sideline inbounds. Near side, below the student body. That's got to be fun for those guys. Inbounds lobbed into Tinkley. They'll drive side of the paint, stop, try to split it, double team, ripped away, and then recovered. Tinkley back around, turnaround jumper off the glass, popped out, rebound goes to Jonker. Quickly to Hitzman. Hitzman to Badillo-Brown to Kenyon. Kenyon will call out the play from this near side at the elbow. Up top to Thompson, over to Hitzman. Hitzman drives the foul line, stops, laces the pass down to Jonker. Jonker with a little half hook goes in for nothing. Shelton on top.
Nice assist from Hitzman.
3 on the way in the corner. That's off by Ravi. And the rebound goes to the Highclimbers. Here comes Hitzman. Hitzman to Kenyon, over to Thompson. Thompson drives baseline, stops in the box, turn around, bounce it up top to Hitzman. Fakes the 3, steps to the foul line. Out to Thompson. Thompson jumper, that goes off, rebound, knocked out of bounds, but saved right into the hands of the Rams. And going to the hoop, a little short on the shot. That was off. Saved inbounds by Thompson to Kenyon, and then there's going to be a foul on Ravi. First personal on the Rams. 1 foul apiece on the teams. 6:01 to go first quarter, 4-0. Shelton on top early. Jason Kenyon will bring the ball up for the Highclimbers. So that over to Badillo-Brown. Casey will get into the corner. Hitzman for 3. That goes in. Caleb with a 3. See Osmond on the dribble, guarded by Badillo-Brown, trying to force him to go left, swing it over, and that's Thomas. Thomas down to Tinkley, turnaround fadeaway on the baseline. That goes in, the first basket of the night for Tim Tinkley. Jason Kenyon calls the play off, crossing midcourt. Going to turn on the Jets, and he'll get it over to Ty Thompson to the foul line. To Hitzman for 3 at the top. That one's off, rebound, popped out. And the ball's still free. Jonker came up with it. That's to Kenyon. Kenyon's going to set the play. Swing it to Hitzman, over to Badillo-Brown. Back to Hitzman. To Badillo-Brown, down to Thompson. Ball knocked away. That should be Highclimber ball. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard.
Knocked out of bounds by Thomas.
Kenyon will trigger the play. Gonna lob it into Ty Thompson. Thompson right back to the hoop, up and in at the buzzer. Ty with his second basket of the night. Osmond comes across midcourt. Nice little fake there. Hands it off to Dixon. Dixon, 3 at the top. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound, Ty Thompson. Ty will push the pace. Going to go baseline. Turned around. Bounced it to Hitzman. Hitzman over to Kenyon. Now to Badillo Brown. Badillo Brown up top to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive to the foul line. Big steps in the middle. Puts it up and in. 6 points. And it's an 11-2 lead. Timeout on the floor. 4:07 to go, first quarter. Shelton up. We'll be right back.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Back at the Mini Dome.
Well, Shelton has their biggest lead of the night, 9 points. Thompson is 3 for 4 from the field and already has 2 rebounds.
Osmond crossing midcourt. Throw it over, and that is Thomas. Back to Osmond. Osmond takes a 3. That's in. Kenyon pushing the pace to Jonker. Jonker down to Badillo Brown, off the glass and in. First basket for Casey. Tinkley with it backcourt, gets it to Osmond. Into the corner, that's Tinkley. Tinkley trying to get by Thompson, pulls up at the elbow, misses a shot, rebound pulled down by Kenyon. Kenyon with good vision. Looks down the court first, pushes it up to Jonker. Jonker to the corner near side, back to Kenyon. Kenyon, quick passes, Badillo Brown, 3 in the corner, yes! 5 points for Casey. Full timeout called, 11-point lead for Shelton. 3:10 to go in the first. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
An interesting note.
Hold on, stand by. There we go.
Interesting note, North Thurston's already used 2 of their timeouts. And we still have 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
With the ball, that's Off with the drive and the foul on the Highclimbers. His second team foul, personal foul went on Jason Kenyon. That's his first. So Jackson Davis steps onto the court for the Rams. It'll be North Thurston ball. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Tinkley to throw it up to Davis. And that's Horee in the ball game as well. Up top, Tinkley alone at the top for 3. That's short. Rebound tracked down in the corner. Saved inbounds by Thomas to Oth. Oth trying to get by the defense of Hitzman. And he stumbled, lost the handle. It rolls to Paree. Paree's going to travel.
First turnover of the game.
I was just going to think that there, Jerry. You're reading my mind. That's scary. Badillo Brown will get a rest. Into the ball game is Noah Benson. Get some three-point shooters out there again. I mean, everybody can shoot pretty much on the Climbers. Jason Kenyon will slowly walk the ball up the floor. Throw it over near side. That's Ty Thompson. Back to Kenyon, over to the opposite side. Hitzman. Caleb into Benson in the corner, far side. Back to Hitzman, over to Kenyon. Kenyon to Ty Thompson, fakes the 3. Cross court, it goes to Hitzman. Bounce in the corner to Benson. Benson, one dribble to quick passes. Ty Thompson has it on the baseline. Quick it out. Benson for 3 in the corner. Yes! Noah with his first basket of the night. And the Highclimbers are up 14.
An observation tonight, I see Shelton passing the ball a lot more and less dribbling.
Davis with the dribbles, hands it off to Tinkley. Tinkley going to go to the foul line, leave it there for Poree, and a steal by Zach Jonker. Jonker going to go to the hoop, scooped and blocked down by Tinkley, but they're going to get a foul on the Rams. 2 shots coming for the Climbers. I think that on Tinkley. It did, his first. So Zach Jonker at the free throw line for a couple of free throws. We're going to get some substitutions. Clevenger and Hurt coming in. Jerry on the scorer's table. I don't have a thing for Hurt on my sheet here, so I'm going to have to take somebody off. So Jonker getting set to shoot a couple of free throws. First one rattles in. Clevenger will step on to get Kenyon. Looks like Charlie Hurt will come in for the shooter. I'm assuming because he's still at the scorer's table. And Zach Jonker will have another free throw. Missed it. Tinkley with the rebound for...
Clevenger is in, and I was very pleased with Clevenger the last game when he came in at the end.
Quickly into the corner. Can't see who has the ball. I'm thinking that's Davis. Poree out to Davis. Up top it goes to Oth. Oth will drive to the foul line to Tinkley. Whoops, I'm sorry, that's off camera. Tinkley will take the 3, they'll hit it. No, the Highclimbers quickly the other way. They're running and gunning here. Hitzman lobs it down to Jonker. Jonker gets it at the baseline. Out to Ty Thompson. Ty will have the ball stripped on his drive. Coming up with it, it'll be Oth.
First turnover.
Oth to the hoop, missed the shot. Rebound, Davies had it. Oth gets it back. No, actually, that was Poree. Poree's shot, it didn't fall in, and the rebound goes to Noah Benson. Here comes Caleb Hitzman to Ty Thompson, to Benson. Quick pass to Clevenger. Clevenger fakes the 3, puts it on the floor, finds Benson. Benson will take the 3. And it goes in. Oh, boy. 6 points quickly for Noah. And it's a 15-point lead for the Highclimbers.
4 for 5 from the 3-point area for the Highclimbers.
Davis with it on the far side to Poree at the foul line. He's going to drive on Ty Thompson, and they're going to say a foul on the floor on Ty. That'll be the first for Ty.
Is that the biggest lead, 15?
I believe so, yes. So Charlie Hurt gets the substitution finally. And somebody came onto the floor. Oh, it was Osmond back in for the Rams as Tinkley drove and missed the shot. Rebound goes to Ty Thompson, pushing the pace. Center of the court, quickly to the corner. And Benson was looking for another 3, bobbled that. Clevenger has it now. Somebody's got to get it off. Hitzman at the buzzer, doesn't fall, but we are through 1. Shelton up big early, 23-8. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Waiting for the start of the second quarter. 23-8. Highclimbers up 15 here early.
Well, what's interesting, Diedrich, so far tonight, a lot less turnovers. North Thurston, I only have 2 turnovers for them and 1 for Shelton.
Okay.
And so that's an interesting note. Plus, anytime you make 4 for 5 from the 3-point area the first quarter, that's darn good.
Hitzman gets the inbounds, gets it over to Benson, back to Hitzman. And then they're going to get a foul on Pori. Yeah, Pori with the foul. It's the third team foul. Both teams with 3, by the way. Starting this quarter, you have Benson, Hurt, Badillo, Brown, Clevenger, and Hitzman on the court for the Highclimbers. We'll give you the lineup for the Rams as soon as we can. Hitzman with the ball, throws it over to Clevenger. Into the corner, Noah Benson is slapped out of the bounds by Tinkley. So it's Tinkley, Pori, Thomas, Oth, and Osman on the court for the Purple Rams. Inbounds from the sidelines goes to Clevenger. Clevenger get it. Hitzman. Hitzman high post feed, threw it away. Actually, here comes Osman up the far side. He's going to go right to the hoop and step back. That's smart. There's Pori. Back to Osman. Quickly up to Ath. And that's Tinkley. Tinkley drives baseline, hooks it in the middle. Thompson puts it up short. They're going to get a foul. A little shove in the back there by one of the climbers. I didn't see who that was on, Jerry. That'll go on Clevenger, his first. So Shea Thomas, free throw, hit every bit of that rim to drop in, Jerry. He'll get another one. Dixon will return for the Rams. Kevin Pori will sit down as Shea Thomas' second free throw goes in. Hitzman will bring the ball up the court. To Clevenger, back to Hitzman. Swing it over to Benson. Back to Hitzman. To Clevenger, open for 3. Splash. And that's the biggest lead of the night, Jerry.
Yeah, 16. Yep, it is.
Osman
5 for 6.
Yeah, Osman brings it up, throws it over to Tinkley. Into the corner to Dixon. Down low to Thomas, and he's going to be bumped and fouled. I think they're going to get Charlie hurt on that one. Not positive. Yep, went on Charlie. So Jonker will step on, and so does Jason Kenyon. Hurdle will sit down, and so does Caleb Hitzman. It's North Thurston ball, baseline inbounds. Tinkley to Dixon. Dixon up top, lost the handle on that pass. And here comes Clevenger. Clevenger going to go one-on-one. He'll hook it out to Benson in the corner for 3. And that's off. Clevenger with a rebound. Out it goes to Kenyon. Quickly to Badillo Brown. Over to Benson. Benson fakes the 3 again. Back to Badillo Brown. And here's Kenyon. Settle things down. Set a play. Throw over to Benson. Had to go get that. Down to the corner. Clevenger will take the 3. Rimmed off. Rebound tapped. Tapped. Kenyon with it. Up fakes a couple of times. Puts it off the glass. Short rebound goes to Dixon. Here comes Osman for the Rams. Swing it over. That's Ath. Bounce it to Tinkley. Tinkley, top of the key for 3. That goes in. Tinkley with 8 points.
Yeah, he's got 2 3-pointers already.
Yep. Kenyon with the ball for the Climbers. Goes to Badillo Brown, back to Kenyon. Kenyon up top to Benson. Benson's going to drive. We'll leave it for Jonker. Jonker up over the big guy. Missed it. Tinkley with the rebound. Stolen away by Benson to Clevenger. It's kicked to Kenyon, down to Jonker. Jonker up, and it comes up short. Tinkley pulls the rebound away. Here comes Osman for the Rams. Quickly to the near side. That's Oth. Oth drives baseline. Hook it up top to Osman. Out it goes. Off for 3. That's off. Rebound, Casey Badillo Brown. Jason Kenyon pushing the pace. Quickly it goes up to Benson, back to Kenyon. Kenyon throws it across court to Badillo Brown. To Clevenger. Clevenger's going to drive to the foul line, into the paint. Nobody stop. Ball out to Kenyon. Kenyon up top quickly to Benson. Clevenger in the corner, fakes the 3, drives baseline. Double teamed, hooks it out to Benson. Benson with 15 to shoot. There's Kenyon to the paint, shuffles it down to Jonker. He's going to be the foul or just knocked out of bounds. I think that hit the baseline. Yeah, they're going to say baseline inbounds. They're going to say it just hit the baseline.
Kenyon is passing the ball very well inside.
Ty Thompson returns, and he'll get the inbounds from Kenyon. Ty over to Junker. To Kenyon. Quick passes. Badillo Brown in the corner with 1 on the shot clock. He's going to launch one up there, and that'll be a shot clock violation, unfortunately. But still, you're right. The passing is just all over the place and very crisp.
Yeah, and you've said that's the role of Jason Kenyon.
For the most part, yes.
To run the offense.
Yes.
And he is sure doing a nice job of that tonight.
Here comes Osmond for North Thurston. Hook it to Thomas, over to Tinkley. Tinkley guarded by Ty Thompson. Put it on the floor, drive the foul line right to the hoop. Well, extra pass, nobody was expecting that. And here come the Keimers with the ball. Kenyon wisely turns around, waits for the pack, throws it to Kenyon will take the 3 off the pass, missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Tinkley. Unfortunately, I think Kenyon wasn't quite ready for that shot.
No.
Tinkley with the ball between the circles, take the 3, that's short. Rebound goes to Clevenger. Ethan will try to spin up, but the timeout is called. It's a 30. Jerry, I think we'll keep it right here. Highclimbers playing well without their head coach on the floor.
Yep. And the turnovers have been minimal. 4 for North Thurston as far as my stats are concerned. And Shelton, I only have 2.
I would agree with you there, Jerry.
Thompson again. Ty is the leading rebounder for the Highclimbers.
Climbers will break the huddle with the ball. 13-point lead. They've led by as many as 16 in the ball game.
Anytime you can make 40% of your 3-pointers, you're doing pretty darn good. And Shelton is way beyond that as far as the percentage.
Kenyon will bring the ball up the court for the Climbers. Badillo Brown with the ball. He'll drive to the foul line. Hook it to Kenyon, back up top. Can drive to Clevenger. Clevenger stops at the foul line, finds Ty Thompson. Ty will hand it off to Kenyon. Kenyon will take the lane, shuffle it down to Thompson. It's knocked out of bounds by the Rams.
Another nice pass inside by Kenyon.
Yeah, those passes are very dangerous in those situations sometimes. Yeah. Highclimbers doing well right now. Inbounds from the baseline into Ty Thompson. Turnaround, little scoop shot around a couple of defenders up and in for Ty. That's 8 points for him.
And he's 4 for 5 from the field.
Tinkley with the ball. Hand it off to Osmond. Osmond puts it on the floor, drives right to the bucket. Got bodied by Ty, I think. 2 shots coming for Tariq Osmond. That's 2 on Ty Thompson for Shelton. 16 fouls for the Climbers. Got Hitzman, and I can't see who the other one is. First free throw goes in by Osmond. Tariq with 4 points. Oh, it is Benson back in the ball game. So you got Jonker, Badillo Brown, Benson, Hitzman, and Kenyon on the court for the Climbers. Second free throw by Osmond. That one goes in. 5 points for Tariq.
Yeah, probably a good idea to take Ty out with the 2 fouls and 3 minutes left.
At this point, yeah, there's Jason Kenyon with the ball. Going to set the play. So approach 3 minutes to go here in the half. Here's Hitzman to the corner to Benson for another 3. That one's a little off. Rebound Tinkley for the Rams. Quickly up to Oth. Back to goes to Tinkley, over to Oth. Oth going to get a screen. No, he's going to take a 3. I thought he was going to take a 3. Robbie with his first basket. It's a 10-point lead for the Climbers. Hitzman with it. Throw it over to Benson, back to Hitzman. Near side, now there's Kenyon. Kenyon surveying the court. Back over to Hitzman, into the corner to Benson. Benson, one dribble, finds Badillo Brown. Lob it up top to Kenyon, over to Benson, down to Badillo Brown. The baseline, draws a double team out of the zone. Over to Kenyon, 9 on the shot clock. Hitzman with it, over to Benson. Benson will take the 3 and hit it. Noah with 9 points, Jerry.
Yeah, and 2 for 3. I've got him 2 for 3 from the 3-point.
He's got 3 on the board,
okay.
So
Okay.
Tinkley will try to answer for three. He swishes that one in. That's his third three.
That is correct.
Back to a 10-point lead. Kenyon is going to get a hand check foul there. I think it's going to go on Osmond. Yep, it goes on Tariq. That's his first. Fourth team foul on the Rams. Badillo Brown will inbounds it into backcourt to Jason Kenyon. Jason's going to drive. Hitzman fakes the three. Going to drive to the side of the paint, right to the hoop. Double pumping, put it up a little short. Rebound tracked down by Thomas. And now it's up to Tinkley. Tinkley will stop and pop for three. That's in and out. And rebound goes to Jonker. Up to Hitzman. Hitzman quickly up to Benson. Back to Hitzman. Hitzman will get it to Kenyon. Set the play over to Badillo Brown in the corner. Drives baseline. Kick it to Benson in the corner. Drives out. And Hitzman will take the three from the top. That rims off. Rebound pulled down by Tinkley for the Rams. Tinkley's going to go coast to coast. Put it up. They're going to say a block on Jason Kenyon, although it looked like he had good position. That's got to be the single worst or most difficult call to make.
It is. Second foul on Jason Kenyon.
So Tinkley's at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line tonight. I have him with 11 points. 1:01 to go in the half. 10-point lead for the Climbers. Tinkley can cut into that lead with his first free throw. He does. He'll get one more.
12th point for Tinkley.
Pori will return for the Rams. Clevenger returns for the Climbers. Tim Tinkley will have his second free throw. 17 fouls on the Highclimbers, by the way. Second one in, he's perfect. 2 for 2.
And North Thurston is 4 for 5 from the foul line.
Hitzman with the ball for the Highclimbers. Going to run some clock here. Going to blow by the double team. Kick it out to Benson to Badillo Brown for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Pori. Get it to Osmond. Here come the Rams. Kick it out the corner. Off for three. That goes in. His second three in the quarter. And it's a 5-point lead for the Climbers. Benson. The Highclimbers push the pace a little bit to slow down. Hitzman way near mid-court. Got a hold for last shot. Hitzman hooks it to Badillo Brown for three. Yes! Second three for Casey. Here comes Osmond up the far side. Center of the court. Gonna lose the handle on the ball. Actually, I guess that's a pass to Pori. That rimmed, well, nowhere near the rim, actually. And we head to halftime. The Highclimbers up 34-26. We'll be right back with the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. At half, the Shelton Highclimbers lead the North Thurston Rams 34-26. We'll be right back.
First time I tried biking, and it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Friday night as the Shelton boys hit the road and travel to Auburn Riverside. Tip-off is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. Halftime score, Shelton 34, North Thurston 26. You see players in progress on the court here. This is the Maple Glen Senior Living halftime show. I haven't gotten to my score sheet yet, but I'm getting to it right now. Highclimbers led by as many as 16 in the first half. Being led by Ty Thompson, he has 8 points. Casey Badillo-Brown also has 8 points, and Noah Benson, he's leading scorer for the Climbers at 9. Hit 3 threes. Ethan Clevenger had a 3. Zach Junker has 3 points. 8 for Ty Thompson, I mentioned that. 3 for Caleb Hitzman. For the Rams, their leading scorer, Tim Tinkley, 13 points. 6 for Ravi Oth, 5 for Tariq Osmond, and 2 free throws for Shea Thomas. Jerry, can we take another break and let you do some more additions?
No,
You're ready? Okay, let's go ahead. Give me what you've got there.
North Thurston, an interesting stat. They're 1 from 10 from the 2-point area. And they are 7 for 14 from the 3-point area. Do you figure? How do you figure that? That's interesting. Shelton is definitely out rebounding North Thurston. The other thing, when Ty went out with that second foul with about 3:30 left in the second quarter, I noticed that lead dropped down considerably, almost down to 6 points at one time.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah,
5 or 6.
5 or 6, I think you're right.
Well, Ty plays a very important role in there. North Thurston is 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Shelton is 6 for 11 from the 2-point area. And part of that is due to Ty Thompson being 4 for 5 from the 2-point area. And I have the Highclimbers making 7 of 16 3-pointers, which is almost 50%, which is really good. And like I mentioned, very few turnovers. I've only seen 2 turnovers.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're very low on the turnover.
I mean, we look at last game on Friday, 25 turnovers.
Yeah, so far it's a good pace for the Climbers taking care of the ball. North Thurston doing quite well in the turnover area as well.
Yeah,
they're just not capitalizing on their shots. You said they were 1 for, I only have down 1 basket from the field.
Yeah, I do too. And you notice that Tinkley, of course, is their definitely their leader.
Their man.
And he was their lone starter from last year. So, and I remember him playing last year. He was quite a ball player. I know that North Thurston had to call several timeouts in that first quarter.
Right, to calm them down. And there was one with just a few seconds after play. They took a timeout. They got out there, lost the ball, another basket for the Climbers, and then another quick timeout just to try to get his guys back on the same page.
But I think that's pretty darn good coaching.
Well, it is. But you hope you don't need those timeouts later on.
Well, you can only use 3. They all have a fresh 3 for second half anyway.
I'm just, you just don't want to burn them too early.
Well,
in
especially in the second half.
But, yeah.
Definitely.
We'll see what happens as the Climbers are out there to warm up. They're looking pretty free.
Well, tell me, Diedrich, what is going on Friday night with the boys? They're playing in a tournament. Is that right?
No, the tournament's next week in Vancouver. On Friday night, they're heading to Auburn Riverside
to play in a non-conference
non-league game. you're going to join me for that game, and
Yeah.
we're going to hit the road, and they're expecting us down there. Let's hope we don't hit any traffic on the road.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. That's Friday night. But right now, the Highclimbers playing well, up 34-8. And we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more from the Mini Dome and, of course, the second half here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be right back. Maybe if I hit the right button.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures, wedding receptions, and holiday parties. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Join us Thursday, December 20th for an evening of holiday traditions. Sing Christmas carols, tell holiday stories, enjoy a hot buttered rum and cookies, and visit with Santa. For more information, call Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Just about a minute away from the third quarter, Jerry.
Yeah. Well, Diedrich, I want to share with you a neat experience I had this morning.
Go ahead.
I got to deliver Christmas gifts to 10 families this morning.
Oh, really?
You know, that just made my day. Our SAD Club last night went out to Walmart and bought Christmas gifts and then brought them back to the swimming pool and wrapped them. And, you know, I mentioned to my students, this is the time of the year to give. It's always better to give than receive.
That's true.
And I really appreciate the attitude of my students, and we just enjoyed wrapping those presents last night. Got to see a couple smiles on faces today. That made my day, Diedrich.
Sounds like a really good time. We're ready to play some ball here. Third quarter almost ready to start. The Rams will start out with their starting five. Gotta watch that, Jerry. You're coughing in my ear, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't let that happen.
Yeah, that's all right. Dixon, Tinkley, Thomas.
I'll cover them.
Yeah, Off and what am I looking at? Oh, Osmond out there to start the quarter for the Rams. Kenyon, Badillo, Brown, Jonker, Thompson, and Hitzman for the Climbers. Osmond will bring across the timeline. That's Thomas. Down in the middle, lowering Tinkley, just lowered a shoulder, knocked over Kenyon, but no foul. Tinkley with the first basket of the second half. Quickly, Badillo Brown to Hitzman. Hitzman down to Ty Thompson to Zach Jonker. Jonker bounces it out to Hitzman for three. No. Rebound pulled down by Osmond. Osmond quickly up the court. There's off, rejected by Thompson, and here comes Kenyon. Kenyon gonna go coast to coast off the glass. Oh, it popped out, rebound. Hitzman had it stripped, and ball's free. Coming away from it is Off. Off out of the pack. He'll set the offense with a pass over to Osmond. Nope, he's gonna take a three. In and out. Rebound goes out to Oth. Tinkley tried to pass it down low, and everybody was looking for Tim to shoot. Out of bounds. A high climber ball. Six-point lead for the Climbers. 34-28. Kenyon crossing midcourt. Goes to Padillo Brown. Gonna drive. Kick it to the corner to Hitzman. Hitzman quickly up it goes. Padillo Brown opposite side now. Now there's Hitzman at the elbow. Into the corner. It's Ty Thompson. He's gonna back and forth on the dribble. Nice little move. Kick it to Hitzman. Hitzman with 10 on the shot clock. Over to Kenyon. Kenyon gonna leave it for Padillo Brown for three. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Tinkley. Tim will bring it up. Throw it to the baseline. That's Dixon. Back to Tinkley up top. Takes the three. Hits it.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 this half.
Climbers quickly back. Ty Thompson attacks the basket, puts it up and in. 10 points for Ty. There's the ball. Quickly it goes up, and Kenyon with a pick in the passing lane over to Hitzman. Hitzman going to turn on the Jets, going to try and make a move, and he's going to be fouled heading to the hoop. So it's a 4. That lead was down to 3, actually, wasn't it, Jerry?
No, it
was down to 3.
Was it down to 3?
I think it was. Baseline inbounds to Padillo Brown. Turnaround jumper goes
nice
in
shot.
for Casey. That's not really something you see much out of him.
No, he's more of a three-pointer shooter.
Comes Osmond for the Rams. Over to Oth. Back to Osmond. Side of the paint goes to Tinkley. There's going to be a whistle before Tinkley made the move. And Hitzman will pick up the personal, his first. First whistle on the High Climbers in the quarter. Thompson will throw it all the way up top to Oth, over to Tinkley. Tinkley's going to drive on Hitzman. Oh, Hitzman stripped him of the ball, but it rolled into Thomas's hands. Thomas is going to drive, throw a pass in the middle to Dixon. Dixon, turnaround jumper, short. Good defense by Ty Thompson. Here comes Hitzman.
Hitzman on the rebound.
Kenyon to Ty Thompson. Baseline jumper, swish. Dozen points for Ty.
Was that a two-pointer?
That was 2, yes. Here comes Osmond. Kick it to the corner. Dixon for 3. It goes in. That's Will's first basket of the night. Jason Kenyon with the ball. Hand it off to Padillo Brown. Casey will hand it back to Ty. Ty Thompson drives the side of the paint, kick it to the corner. Padillo Brown for 3. Oh, boy. 13 points for Casey.
That's his third three-pointer.
Osmond with the ball for North Thurston to Dixon. Dixon back to Osmond. Trying to get it Tinkley double teamed. There's a fight for the ball, and there's going to be a foul on the Climbers. Who's it going to go on is the question.
Well, there's 3 people maybe, but we'll see.
I think it might have been on Hitzman. It was. It's his second.
Yep.
So Kyler Gall will step on for the first time tonight, and Tyler Ald will step on as well. And these are the 2 guys that usually are in the starting lineup, but not tonight. Inbounds to Dixon from the baseline, up top to Osmond. Osmond will drive. No-look pass in the middle is going to be kicked. And good defense by the Climbers. There was a no-look pass down low. I don't think even if there was a lane to get in there without a Climber foot in the way that it would have gotten through.
And the High Climbers have stretched it back out to a 9-point lead.
Tinkley on the inbounds, takes a 3, misses the shot. Kenyon with a rebound. He'll push the pace. Going to leave it for Ald. He'll miss that shot. Rebound goes to Dixon for the Rams. Here comes Osmond. Osmond still on his dribbles. Got bumped but no foul. Finds Thomas. Thomas missed his shot and got the rebound. I think Ald is going to be called with a little slap there. Yep. Tyler Ald is first. So there's 3 team fouls on the Climbers, 1 on the Rams. North Thurston's Shea Thomas short on the first free throw. They're going to call that a shooting foul, Jerry? That's kind of interesting. I didn't think he was even in the position to shoot on that foul. Second one does go in. Give him 3 points. He's 3 for 4 at the free throw line.
And they're 5 for 7 for the foul line.
Kenyon with the ball, swinging over to Ald. Ald take the 3. No. Rebound tapped out by, I think the last person to touch it was Tinkley. It'll be Highclimber ball below the standing student body.
Yeah, it's hard to see around them, but it's nice to see that they're up standing and watching and
being involved
and having fun.
Yeah, and let's see. Baseline inbounds. I guess it's going to be Casey Badillo Brown. They'll lob it into Ty Thompson. They'll go right to the hoop, put it up, and in, and the foul. Ty Thompson with a possible 3-point play. 14 points for Ty.
7 for 8 from the 2-point area. What a game.
Tim Tinkley picked up his 2nd personal on that. So Ty Thompson can extend the 10-point lead with free throw. Comes up short. Casey Badillo Brown comes away with the rebound, saving it inbounds, or trying to get it inbounds. It's knocked out of bounds, and that'll stay with the Climbers, Jerry. Nearly on the sidelines, nearly in the corner. You can see Casey right there, and he'll inbounds it, get it into Ty Thompson. Ty will bounce it over to Kenyon. To Badillo Brown, fakes the 3, drives the foul line, finds Ald. Ald will drive to the foul line. Now there's Kenyon. Kenyon will put it on the floor, try to shuffle it down to Ty Thompson, and they say it was deflected out of bounds by the Rams. Didn't look like there was a purple jersey in the area, but we'll take it.
Nope. We'll take that call, that's for sure.
Baseline inbounds. Kenyon will trigger the play right of the backboard. Gonna bounce it into Ty Thompson, up and in for Ty.
8 for 9 from the field.
Osmond coming right back for the Rams. Kick it to Dixon in the corner for 3. That rimmed off, rebound right there. Thomas hooked it out. It's deflected. Osmond will go gather it for the Rams. They'll kick it to Dixon. Dixon out to Oth for 3. Nope. Rebound tapped off the board by Ty Thompson. He'll save it in bounds to Ald. Ald going to take 2 big steps to the hoop.
Nice, nice move to the basket.
I thought he would get a travel on that, but he had body control on those feet.
Very good.
Lead back up 14 points. Over to Tinkley, far side. Going to extend for 3. It rims off, rebound, Gall to Ald. Ald speeds up, throws it to Gall. Gall extra pass to Kenyon, back to Gall. Fakes the 3, drives right to the hoop. Double pumps, leaves it for Ald, and it goes in. Oh, this is a whole different team when those 2 are on the floor, Jerry.
Is that their biggest lead now of 16?
Yeah, back to 16 is the largest. Oth with the ball, throws it up top to Thomas, to Osmond, working the near side beyond the 3-point arc. Bounce it down to Tinkley on the box. It's going to back down, turn around, fade away at the baseline. That rimmed off. Rebound goes to Ty Thompson for the Climbers. Ty's going to go coast to coast. It goes up and in. Oh, boy. 2, 4, 6, 8.
9 for 10.
10 points in the quarter, Jerry.
Yeah.
18 for the game for Ty.
Can you imagine shooting 90% from the field?
And Osmond just lost the handle on that. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped out of his hands. That'll be North Thurston ball when we come back. Timeout on the court. 53-35 is the score. Climbers up 18 with 1.5 minutes to go in the third. We'll be right back.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
(53-35).
Well, this is a very quick game. It's just turned 8 o'clock, and we're starting the fourth quarter.
Minute 29 to go in the third.
Or ready to start the fourth quarter here in a little bit.
We've still got a little bit of the third quarter here.
Going quick.
Thomas will inbounds it from the baseline for the Rams. Get it to Osmond. Osmond's trying to spread out the defense. He's got a lane. He's going to drive to the hoop. Stripped and knocked out of bounds by Ald, but they're going to say there's a foul inside of the head on Tyler Ald.
Got him on the body, yeah.
So
second foul.
Yeah, that'll be 2 on Tyler and 4 on the team. And Osmond will be at the free throw line. 5 points. This will be his second trip to the line. He's 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3. Got them both. Jason Kenyon will bring the ball up for the Climbers. Stops short of mid-court. One hands it over to Ald. Back to Kenyon. Back to Ald. Working the far side. Kenyon back to set the offense. Over goes to Benson on the court again. To Ald, and there's actually, no, that's a Kenyon. Kenyon's going to draw the foul on Pori. That's his second.
Yep.
Third team foul. It'll be far sideline inbounds for the Climbers between the scorer's table and the Shelton bench. Jonker will trigger the play. He's back on the court. Gets it into Gall. Gall's going to drive behind the back dribble. Get it back to Kenyon to set the offense. Going to drive the foul line to Ald. Ald bobbled that, and Pori comes away with it. Barely having control. Ball's still free, and it's Ald that comes away with it again. So 3-on-3, and Ald just lost the handle. It goes out of bounds off of the Rams, though. Oh, boy, Jerry.
Well, I think he was looking to try to get it out to Benson underneath, but trying to do assist there instead of taking it to the hoop. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. I think nobody was really in control in that entire series of plays. And actually, doesn't that go down as a turnover on each side?
Yep.
Huh. Actually, it would be 2 turnovers on the Climbers.
For this half,
yeah. Oh, well, for that last series of plays.
Yeah.
Kenyon will inbounds it. He'll lob it into Benson. Benson to Gall. Gall will take the 3 at the top. That rimmed off. Rebound pulled down by Tinkley. They'll get it up to Thomas. Thomas has a 1-on-2. Actually, there's a 2-on-2. Nice move by Thomas. Puts it up and in. Nice little spin by Shea. That's his first basket from the field. Kenyon's going to walk the ball up the court. They'll run out the clock here. Hold for the last shot. Kenyon stops, swinging over to Benson. Benson with 10 to work. Goes to Ald. Ald can shoot from out there. Finds Kenyon. Kenyon back to Ald. Ald way up top, looking into the corner to Gall. Gall fakes the 3, steps back for a 3 out the dribble. Hits it at the buzzer. Wow. 56-39 after 3 quarters. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the last 8 minutes of this game.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live broadcasts of high school basketball in Mason County. Join us Friday night as the Shelton boys hit the road and travel to Auburn Riverside. Tip-off is at 7, only on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Waiting for the start of the 4th quarter. Highclimbers up 17 after 3. Jerry, their biggest lead of the night has been actually 18.
I think you're right. Yeah, 18.
The Climbers will start out with the ball, I believe. Yes, it'll be Jonker, Ald, Kenyon, Gall, and Benson on the court. Jonker will inbounds it to Kenyon in the back court. And we're underway here.
The Highclimbers had a good third quarter.
Kenyon with the dribble. Throw it into the corner. Benson for 3. Ooh, a little off. Jonker had it for a second. Saves it in bounds. I think it went off of Osmond, and it'll be Climber ball. And Jonker hit the deck pretty hard saving that ball, but good effort by Zach. So it'll be sideline inbounds in the corner. Kenyon will trigger the play. Get it into Ald. Back to Kenyon, working that far side. Hand it off to Gall. Gall turns on the Jets, turning the corner. Pick it back to Kenyon. Top to Ald for 3. That rimmed off, and that hit the little support. I guess that's a mechanism that pulls the basket up. So that'll be out of bounds.
Suspension?
Yeah, that's the right word I'm looking for. Here comes Osmond. He's gonna, nobody's stopping ball. Ooh, rejected by Ald. Out of bounds. Ald has been very, very active in limited play
that's the second
tonight.
block that he's had. Unfortunately, the first time he did get the person with the foul with the body. But
with the body, or it was a slap to the face is how the referee made
yeah.
that say. So it must have got a little bit of the face somewhere. I don't know. It's a Ram ball, baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Tinkley with the inbounds, throws it in to off for 3, and rimmed off. Rebound goes to Thomas, back to Osmond. Osmond faked the 3, lost the handle, and somehow they're going to get a foul on Ald, I believe. Be 3 on him if it is.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. So it's 5 team fouls on the Climbers. Caleb Hitzman will return for the Climbers. Jason Kenyon will sit down. Baseline inbounds for North Thurston. Thomas will trigger the play from the right of the backboard. Looking for Tinkley. Throw it up top to Osmond. Osmond catches it. Little runner at the foul line. That's an air ball. Rebound goes to Noah Benson. Benson quickly up the other way. Finds Ald. No, it's Gall. Gall will hook it. And I don't know who got the ball. I think Benson tracked it down. Hitzman, actually. Now there's Gall. Gall will throw it over to Hitzman. Over to Ald. Down to Jonker. And there's a foul on the pass-off, and I think that ball was going to be thrown just, it would have been a turnover, Jerry, but the Rams just bailed him out.
Yeah, but it was a foul on number 2.
That's Davis, his first. Baseline inbounds. Hitzman gets it into Benson, throws it up to Jonker, back to Benson, over to Jonker. Jonker faking the 3 to Gall. Gall will take the 3, rim that one off, rebound pulled down by Tinkley, and there's going to be a loose ball foul under the hoop. On a Ram, I believe.
And that's going to be the second one on number 2. According to the scoreboard.
Yeah, okay. So
well, let's see.
Davis got 3.
He's got 3.
Inbounds to Hitzman. Hitzman drew the foul, no whistle. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Thomas. He'll get it quickly up to Tinkley. Tinkley going to drive, challenge Gall, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Jonker. Jonker gets it to Hitzman. Hitzman tried to force a pass up there. It's kicked and a bailout there. Badillo Brown and Thompson will return for the Climbers.
You know, Shelton has played 11 players tonight. That's telling you something. They're deep.
Yeah, they're deep. Inbounds goes to Ty Thompson. Side of the paint, challenges Tinkley. Missed the shot, drew the foul on Tinkley. And that'll be 3 on Tim. 16 fouls on the Rams, and Ty Thompson's at the free throw line. He missed the last time he was there, and he missed again. We'll get one more. We have a 30-second timeout, Jerry.
Okay, we'll see who that goes to.
I think it was Shelton. We'll just keep it right here. I'm going to do some quick addition here. Ty Thompson has 18 points.
You are correct. 30-second timeout awarded to the Highclimbers.
Noah Benson has 9. Casey Badillo Brown has 13. 3 for Kyler Gall. 3 for Ethan Clevenger, 3 for Zach Jonker. This point, 4 for Tyler Auld. So Ty Thompson will be at the free throw line for a second 2 free throws. Fortunately, he's 0 for 2, but he makes that one.
Oh, he makes his third attempt.
Osmond pushing the pace for the Rams. Going to go right to the hoop. Blocked out of bounds by Ty Thompson. I don't know if that even had a chance to get to the hoop, Jerry, with Ty hanging on him. That'll be baseline inbounds from the left.
Shelton
to the
has 3 blocks so far tonight.
Thomas into Tinkley. Tinkley double team, turnaround jumper. That one rimmed off. Rebound Ty Thompson with the long arms. Ripped that one away. Here he comes. He's going to go coast to coast. Man with a mission. Goes up. He's going to try a dunk. He missed it. Jonker comes up with a rebound, tied up by Tinkley. Ty should just lay it in nicely. Don't worry about the dunk. I know it would get the crowd really riled up. But it's a jump ball, and that goes over to the Rams. Osmond tried to force one in there. It's deflected and stolen away. Ty Thompson came away with it. I would credit Jonker with the steal. Hitzman kind of ran over Osmond, but I think that was more of a flop on that for Osmond's point. And that'll be the 7th team foul on the Rams. So Caleb Hitzman at the free throw line for 1-1.
And 3rd foul on Osmond.
I was just going to say that, Jerry. Again, you're reading my mind.
Is that good?
I don't know. Hitzman missed the front end of the 1-1. Rebound goes to Thomas. Here comes Osmond up the far sideline. Center of the court to Thomas. Over to Oth for 3. That's short. Rebound, Badillo Brown. Throw it up to Benson. And get it back to Hitzman at midcourt. 5:35 to go here in the ball game. Hitzman back and forth on that dribble. Stops. And just picked it up a little too much there, Jerry, that pivot foot. Didn't have the right person to go to.
How many turnovers do you have for Shelton?
I think that would be 5. 4 or 5, Jerry.
Yeah,
I'm not
I've got
really sure.
4 this half, 2 the last half. I've got 6, but
okay.
You know.
Hey, it's all by in.
That's not bad. That's good. I mean, that's.
Off with the ball. Pick and roll with Thomas. Thomas took about 3 steps before he put the ball on the floor. Missed the shot either way. Jonker with a rebound. And here comes Hitzman. Caleb calling out the plays. We approach 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Badillo Brown out to Benson, to Ty Thompson, to Hitzman. Hitzman puts it on the floor. Hand it off to Badillo Brown. Casey will dribble out. Hand it off to Ty Thompson between the circles. Back and forth on the dribble. Hand it off to Benson. Benson at the top. Fakes a 3. Finds Hitzman. Hitzman faked that 3. Looking for Ty Thompson. And, oh, boy, Davis is just muscling Ty Thompson out of the middle. And he's like, what did I do? He was just pushing him in the back the whole way up the key. And that'll be 4 on Davis. Yep, that'll be 4 on Jackson Davis. Ty Thompson's at the free throw line for a front end of a 1-1. Unfortunately, he's 1 for 3. Kind of not going to let the substitution come in. Now they will, as Andrew Shanrock stepped onto the court. And Oth will sit down. Ty has the front end of a 1-1. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Shanrock. Get it to Osmond, and here come the Rams. Tinkley is going to drive on, try to drive, draws a double team out. It goes to Osmond. Osmond for 3, that's off. Rebound Benson for the Climbers. Here comes Hitzman.
Yeah, North Thurston has really cooled off from the 3-point area this half.
Hitzman with the ball near side, finds Ty Thompson under the basket, up and in.
Nice assist from Caleb Hitzman.
Lead is now 20. That's the largest of the night for the Climbers.
And big, yeah.
3 on the way by Davis. That goes in. That's his first basket of the night. Under 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. 59-42. Ty Thompson had the ball stripped by Osman. Osman on the run for the Rams. Hit it Tinkley to the hoop, puts it up with a scoop, but it comes up short. Badillo Brown with good defense and the rebound up to Ty Thompson. Timeout called. We'll step aside, Jerry. 3:37 to go in the ball game. 59-42. Climbers on top. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, from craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures, wedding receptions, and holiday parties. This award-winning community has something for everyone. Join us Thursday, December 20th for an evening of holiday traditions. Sing Christmas carols, tell holiday stories, enjoy a hot buttered rum and cookies, and visit with Santa. For more information, call Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Back at the mini dome, 3:37 to go in the ball game. Climbers have the lead in the ball. Jason Kenyon back in the ball game. He'll bring it across the timeline off the inbounds. Over to Badillo Brown. High post feed to Ty Thompson. Drives in the middle of the paint over to Jonker. Jonker fakes the three and gets it back to Kenyon. And Badillo Brown working around the perimeter. And Kenyon. High post feed to Ty Thompson, faked middle, goes outside, takes big steps, rejected by Tinkley, recovered by Tinkley. They're trying to set that up the whole time. Here comes Tinkley the other way, gonna kick it to the corner, up top.
Plus Shelton is using the time.
Oh boy, and there's a three on the way by Shanrock, and he missed a shot. Rebound was at...
You'll notice here that Shelton is gonna be running the clock down
each time. Each time. It'll run some offense around the perimeter, pretty much the game plan here. Hitzman to Ty Thompson. Ty Thompson drives the baseline. Kick it out to the corner, and Jonker. Quick passes around. There's Hitzman with an open three. Look, and he'll take it in and out. Rebound pulled down by Alonzo Smith into the ballgame. I believe that's Alonzo. Yeah, that's Alonzo. Tinkley with the ball now. He'll take a three. Rim off. Rebound tapped in the corner. Controlled by Badillo Brown. 2:15 to go in the game. 59-42. Kenyon with the ball. Over to Hitzman, into the corner to Badillo Brown. Case will get it back to, well, it's Jonker. Now it'll go to Kenyon, now to Ty Thompson. Hand it off to Badillo Brown. Over to Kenyon. Gets a screen from Hitzman. Throw it in the corner to Badillo Brown. All day out there, he doesn't take it. Back to Hitzman. Hitzman holds the ball over his head to Casey for three. Splash. That was like 2 on the shot clock, Jerry. That's the way to use the clock.
It sure is.
There's the big man, blocked by Thompson. That was Smith, excuse me, Alonzo Smith trying to make a move. I was thinking last game with the 33 at right. But Alonzo Smith, 6'4". He's got to be bigger than that, Jerry. Look at him.
Big kid.
He's got to be bigger than 6'4".
Yeah, he definitely is, especially when they have Thompson at 6'4".
So Ty did pick up the foul. That's his third. And Alonzo missed the first free throw. He'll get one more. You know what I just realized, Jerry? If I got this right, we only have 3 points by the Rams in the quarter.
Goldsby into the ball game.
Yeah, Goldsby will step on. Okay. Second free throw was an air ball. So Adam Goldsby will step on. 5'10" senior.
I don't know, but it seems like he was thinking about trying to hit it off the rim and trying to get a rebound and put it back up for 2.
Clevenger is also in there for the Climbers. He has the ball. There's Goldsby. High post feed to Badillo Brown. Finds Gall. Gall hand it off to Jonker. Bounce it over to Goldsby. fixing it, or I'm sorry, Davis is all over this defender. Video Brown with the ball. Finds Gall. Gall will drive right the lane, challenge the big guy, put it up and in.
Biggest lead, 22 points for the Highclimbers.
Comes Osmond up the far side. Gives it over. No look pass down low is off the hands of Smith. And a turnover. Here comes Goldsby. Gall with it into the corner to Junker. Now there's Goldsby. High post feed. Out to Clevenger now. And there's Goldsby. 16 on the shot clock. Back to Video Brown. Going to hold it down to about 5. There's Gall again. Got to put a big man on him. Tinkley's on him. Gall steps back on the three-point arc. Put up a shot that rimmed off. Rebound tapped up by Smith. Controlled by Shanrock. Shanrock the other way. Almost had the ball picked away. Throw it up top. Swing it over to Tinkley. He'll take the 3. Short. Rebound goes back to Tinkley. He'll take another 3 from the same spot. He'll hit it. And that'll do it, though. 64 to 45, the final, Jerry. Highclimbers rebound from their loss to Timberline last Friday to pull out the win, 64 to 45. We'll take a timeout.
Okay.
No, go ahead, Jerry. Say something.
Well, you'll notice they Shelton kept that 17 to 21 point lead almost the whole way through the fourth quarter. Played really well.
And a very low scoring fourth quarter, Jerry.
Yeah.
6 points for the Rams, 8 for the Climbers. We'll take that timeout. We'll be right back. We'll wrap this thing up. Shelton Highclimbers knock off the North Thurston Rams, 64 to 45 here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's
birthday.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
It's a final here in the Mini Dome. Shelton Highclimbers knock off the North Thurston Rams 64 to 45. Leading the way for the Climbers tonight, Ty Thompson, 21 points. Casey Badillo Brown, 16 points. 9 for Noah Benson. He hit 3 threes. 5 for Kyler Gall. Ethan Clevenger, Zach Junker, and Caleb Hitzman all finished with 3 points apiece. Tyler all had 4. I think I got everybody. Did I miss somebody, Jerry? Is that about right?
Yeah, all 12 players for Shelton played tonight.
Right.
That's nice. And, you know, they're good. They're, like we said, they're bench deep.
For the Rams, they were led by Tim Tinkley at 21 points, 7 for Tariq Osman, 6 for Ravi Oth, 5 for Shea Thomas, 3 for Will Dixon, and 3 for Jackson Davis. Jerry, are you ready for some other stats? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I was very impressed with the Highclimbers tonight. I knew they were going to come back and play well tonight for several reasons. But good job, Highclimbers. The turnovers were cut down enormously. I look at Shelton, and I only have 7 or 8 turnovers. What's your stats?
Last I had it was 6, I think. So
yeah.
It's still a very clean game for the Climbers.
Yeah, very clean. The Highclimbers were 2 for 7 from the foul line, so they can work a little bit on that. But you know, anytime you could make 15 of your 28 shots inside the 2-point area, you're doing well. That's over 50%. Now, the boys, they cooled off in the second half. The Shelton Highclimbers cooled off from the 3-point area. In the first half, they were 7 for 16. They only made 1 3-pointer. No, excuse me. They made 2 3-pointers second half. So the Highclimbers were 9 for 27 from the 3-point area for 33%. That's not too bad. Could be a little bit higher. The Highclimbers were intimidating inside. I think that's one of the reasons why North Thurston made 3 of 20 attempts in the 2-point area. And that tells you that the Highclimbers were quite a force inside tonight. They had, I think, 4 or 5 blocks, 2 by Thompson, 2 by Ald, and 1 other block, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that was the big thing. Inside, the Highclimbers were very intimidating, and they cut down on their turnovers. What a game by Thompson. Wow.
Yeah,
he amazing tonight. Looking at that, he had 14 attempts, and he made 9.
9, 1, 2, 3.
What do you have?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You have 9.
I have 10.
You have 10.
10
well, that's better.
10 for 15. Then.
Okay, so that is amazing, for inside. But Thompson was quite a factor inside.
The only thing he could have done better tonight was hit his free throws. He only went there four times, and he was 1 for 4. But that's the only part of his game that I think he needs to work on. But he might have been trying a little too hard. It's twice, and I'm not putting down Ty for doing anything. He went to the hoop to try to dunk there, and he did it against Timberline last week, and he came up short. And, I'm sure that Coach Pringle is sitting back home making his notes and saying, I'm going to have to mention to Ty to stop trying to dunk.
Right.
I applaud him for trying. If I was 6'4", I'd be trying too. I'm not, so.
But he's been such a force inside. Yeah. And tonight, definitely, it was an easier night tonight for him than it was last week against Timberline.
Yeah. So we can't wait for Coach Pringle unless he wants to give me a call.
Yeah.
I don't think he will. But a good night for his Climbers with him doing his game suspension after getting the technical Friday and getting tossed, double technical and being tossed. So I know he's watching. So thanks, Coach, for joining us.
Yeah, that was really a class act coming up and explaining to us. He didn't have to do that, and it's just a shame.
Well, that's in the past. The Climbers improved to 6-1 on the season, 4-1. In the South Sound Conference, the Rams dropped to 3-5, 2-3 in the SSC. And I know Coach Brown told me he's trying to get to 500 tonight, and that didn't work for him. Let's see, take a look at what the Rams have coming up. They play Centralia tomorrow night, a non-league game, and I can't remember who they're playing back. I think they might be off. No, they have their holiday tournament coming up at the end of the month, and Tumwater, River Ridge, and Olympic are the 4 teams.
Yeah, now last year we were in it.
Right, we were in that one, and this year heading down to Vancouver, the Fort Vancouver holiday basketball tournament down there. We're going to try and do several games from there, Jerry. We'll have to talk about that offline.
Yeah, we will.
But Friday night, the Climbers will hit the road and head to Auburn Riverside, and we'll be on hand for that.
And that'll be at 7 o'clock, right?
Yes.
So we hope all of you tune in and watch the game.
We hope you all brave the traffic like we are to come down and be at the game in person. And if you can't, come watch the game here on
I think that's
TV.
better. I think that's better said. I
think we should get a Reuter van or a Reuter bus going to go out to Auburn Riverside to get behind the Climbers. So I think that's pretty much it. So next up, our next broadcast will be Fridays. The Climber boys head to Auburn Riverside and take on the Ravens. Tip off 7 o'clock.
It'll be interesting to see tonight how the girls did. They're playing North Thurston tonight.
Right. I don't have any idea.
But I haven't heard any score there, so. Yeah.
So the final again tonight, Shelton 64, North Thurston 45, and we will talk to you on Friday.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Thank you.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.